Namaste. Today I want to make another reading of Osho's book, Meditation, the First and Last Freedom. So if you want to listen, sit down or lie down comfortably and listen to my voice as you are listening to music or to running water or to the rain outside. And then consciously or unconsciously you will understand it, and if you want to understand it consciously, then just listen to the video several times, and then you will understand the techniques also consciously. So this time it won't last too long, maybe 20-30 minutes. It's about 13 pages. Yeah. The part is, I call it 3E just to organize it better, but actually there are only chapters in the book. So don't search for part 3E in the book. So now it is meditations on light. In your heart a flame is burning and your body is just a light aura around the flame. Golden light meditation. Do this at least twice a day. The best time is early in the morning, just before you get out of bed. The moment you feel you are alert, awake, do it for 20 minutes. Do it first thing in the morning. Don't get out of bed. Do it there, then and there, immediately, because when you are coming out of sleep, you're very, very delicate, receptive. When you are coming out of sleep, you are very fresh, and the impact will go very deep. When you are just coming out of sleep, you are less in the mind than ever. Hence, some gaps are there through which the method will penetrate into your innermost core. And early in the morning, when you are awakening and the whole earth is awakening, there is a great tide of awakening energy all over the world. Use the tide, don't miss that opportunity. All ancient religions used to pray early in the morning when the sun rose, because the rising of the sun is the rising of all the energies in existence. In that moment you can simply ride on the rising energy wave. It will be easier. By the evening it will be difficult, energies will be falling back, then you will be fighting against the current. In the morning you will be going with the current. So the best time to begin is in the early morning, immediately, just when you are half asleep, half awake. And the process is so simple. It needs no posture, no yogasana, no bath is needed, nothing. You simply lie down as you are lying down in your bed on your back. Keep your eyes closed. When you breathe in, just visualize great light entering from your head, into your body, as if a sun has risen just close to your head. Golden light pouring into your head. You're just hollow and the golden light is pouring into your head and going deep, deep and going out through your toes. When you breathe in, do it with this visualization, and when you breathe out, visualize another thing, darkness entering through your toes, a great dark river entering through your toes, coming up and going out through the head. Do slow, deep breathing so you can visualize. Go very slowly. And just out of sleep, you can have a very deep and slow breath because the body is rested, relaxed. Let me repeat. Breathing in, let golden light come through your head, because it is there that the golden flower is waiting. That golden light will help. It will cleanse your whole body and will make it absolutely full of creativity. This is male energy. Then when you exhale, let darkness, the darkest you can conceive, like a dark night, river-like, come from your toes upward. This is feminine energy. It will soothe you, it will make you receptive, it will calm you, it will give you rest, and let it go out of the head. Then inhale again and golden light enters in. Do it for 20 minutes early in the morning. The second best time is when you are going back to sleep in the night. Lie down on the bed, relax for a few minutes. When you start feeling that now you are wavering between sleep and waking, just in that middle, start the process again and continue for 20 minutes. If you fall asleep doing it, that is the best, because the impact will remain in the subconscious while going on working. After a 3-month period, you will be surprised. The energy that was constantly gathering at the Muladhara, at the lowest, the sex center, is no longer gathering there. It is going upwards. So, this was the golden light meditation. The next meditation is the heart of light. While waking, moving, eating, working, remember yourself as light, as if in your heart a flame is burning and your body is nothing but the aura around the flame. Imagine it. In your heart a flame is burning and your body is nothing but a light aura around the flame. Your body is just a light around the flame. Allow it to go deep within your mind and your consciousness. Imbibe it. It will take time, but if you go on thinking about it, feeling it, imagining it, within a certain period you will be able to remember it the whole day. While awake, moving on the street, you are a flame moving. No one else will be aware of it in the beginning, but if you continue it, after 3 months, others will also become aware. Only when others become aware can you then be at ease. Don't say anything to anyone. Simply imagine a flame and your body as just the aura around it. Not a physical body, but an electric body, a light body. Go on doing it. If you persist, within 3 months or somewhere near about then, others will become aware that something has happened to you. They will feel a subtle light around you. When you come near them, they will feel a different warmth. If you touch them, they will feel a fiery touch. They will become aware that something strange is happening to you. Don't tell anyone. When others become aware, then you can feel at ease, and then you can enter the second step, not before it. The second step is to take it into dreaming. Now you can take it into dreaming. It has become a reality. Now it is not an imagination. Through imagination you have uncovered a reality. It is real. Everything consists of light. You are light, unaware of the fact, because every particle of matter is light. The scientists say it consists of electrons. It is the same thing. Light is the source of all. You are also condensed light. Through imagination you are simply uncovering a reality. Imbibe it, and when you have become so filled with it, you can carry it into dreams, not before. Then while falling asleep, go on thinking of the flame, go on seeing it, feeling you are the light. Remembering it, remembering, you fall into sleep and the remembrance continues. In the beginning you will start having some dreams in which you will feel you have a flame within, that you are light. By and by in the dreams also you will move with the same feeling. And once this feeling enters the dreams, dreams will start disappearing. There will be fewer and fewer dreams and more deep sleep. When in your dreaming this reality is revealed, that you are light, a flame, a burning flame, all dreams will disappear. Only when dreams disappear can you carry this feeling into sleep, never before. Now you are at the door. When dreams have disappeared and you remember yourself as a flame, you are at the door of sleep. Now you can enter with the feeling, and once you enter sleep with the feeling that you are a flame, you will be aware in it. The sleep will now happen only to your body, not to you. Yoga and Tantra divide the life of man's mind into 3 divisions. The life of the mind, remember, they divide mind into 3 divisions: waking, sleeping, dreaming. These are not the divisions of your consciousness, these are the divisions of your mind, and consciousness is the 4th. They have not given any name to it in the East. They call it simply the 4th, Turiya. The first 3 have names. These are the clouds. They can be named: a waking cloud, a sleeping cloud, a dreaming cloud. They are all clouds. and the space in which they move, the sky, is unnamed, left simply as the fourth. This technique is to help you go beyond these three states. If you can be aware that you are a flame, a light, that sleep is not happening to you, you are conscious. You are carrying a conscious effort. Now you are crystallized around that flame. The body is asleep, you are not. This is what Krishna says in the Gita, that yogis never sleep. While others are asleep, they are awake. Not that their bodies never sleep, their bodies sleep, but only bodies. Bodies need rest. Consciousness needs no rest. Because bodies are mechanisms, consciousness is not a mechanism. Bodies need fuel, they need rest. That's why when they are born, they are young, and then they become old, then they die. Consciousness is never born, never becomes old, never dies. It needs no fuel, it needs no rest. It is pure energy, perpetual, eternal energy. If you can carry this image of flame and light through the doors of sleep, you will never sleep again, only the body will rest. And while the body is sleeping, you will know it. Once this happens, you have become the fourth. Now the waking and the dreaming and the sleeping are parts of the mind. They are parts, and you have become the fourth, one who goes through all of them and is none of them. So, this was the Heart of Light meditation. Now is another meditation, and it's called Meditations on Darkness. Just like the seed that starts its life in the darkness of the soil, or the child that starts its life in the darkness of the womb, all beginnings are in the dark, because darkness is one of the most essential things for anything to begin. The beginning is mysterious, hence darkness is needed, and the beginning is so delicate, that's also why darkness is needed. The beginning is also very intimate, that's also why darkness is needed. Darkness has depth and the tremendous power to nourish. The day tires you, the night rejuvenates. The morning will come, the day will follow, but if you are afraid of the darkness, then the day will never come. If one wants to skip darkness, then the day is impossible. One has to go through the dark night of the soul to reach to the dawn. Death is first, and then life is. In the ordinary sequence of things, birth is first, then is life. But in the inner world, in the inner journey, it is just the opposite. Death is first, and then is life. So now, inner darkness. How can you enter blackness? 3 things. Step 1. Stare into blackness. Difficult. It is easy to stare at a flame, at any source of light, because it is there as an object, pointed. You can direct your attention to it. Darkness is not an object, it is everywhere, it is all around. You cannot see it as an object. Stare into the vacuum. All around it is there. You just look into it. Feel at ease and look into it. It will start entering your eyes. And when the darkness enters your eyes, you are entering into it. Remain with open eyes when doing this technique in the dark night. Don't close your eyes, because with closed eyes you have a different darkness that is your own. Mental, it is not real. Really, it is a negative part, it is not positive darkness. Here is light. You close your eyes and you can have a darkness, but the darkness is simply the negative of the light. Just as when you look at the window and then you close your eyes, you have a negative figure of the window. All our experience is of light, so when we close our eyes, we have a negative experience of light, which we call darkness. It is not real, it won't do. Open your eyes, remain with open eyes in darkness, and you will have a different darkness, the positive darkness that is there. Stare into it. Go on staring into darkness. Your tears will start, your eyes will get sore, they will hurt. Don't get worried, just go on. And the moment the darkness, the real darkness, which is there, enters in your eyes, it will give you a very deep soothing feeling. When real darkness enters in you, you will be filled by it. And this entering of darkness will empty you of all negative darkness. This is a very deep phenomenon. The darkness that you have within is a negative thing. It is against the light. It is not the absence of light, it is against the light. It is not the real darkness that is there. The darkness that Shiva is speaking of as the form of all forms. We are so afraid of it that we have created many sources of light just as protection, and we live in a lighted world. Then we close our eyes and the lighted world reflects negatively inside. We have lost contact with the real darkness that is there, the darkness of the essence, of the Essenes, or the darkness of Shiva. We have no contact with it. We have become so much afraid of it that we have turned ourselves completely away. We are standing with our backs to it. So this will be difficult, but if you can do it, it is miraculous, it is magical. You will have a different being altogether. When darkness enters you, you enter into it. It is always reciprocal, mutual. You cannot enter into any cosmic phenomenon without the cosmic phenomenon entering into you. You cannot rape it, you cannot force any entry. If you are available, open, vulnerable, and if you give way for any cosmic realm to enter in you, then only will you enter into it. It is always mutual. You cannot force it, you can only allow it. It is difficult to find real darkness in cities now, difficult in our houses to find real darkness. With the unreal light we have made everything unreal. Even our darkness is polluted, it is not pure. So it is good to move to some remote place only to feel darkness. Just go to a very remote village where there is no electricity or move to a mountain peak. Just be there for 1 week to experience pure darkness. You will come back a different man, because in those 7 days of absolute darkness, all the fears, all the primitive fears will come up. You will have to face monsters, you will have to face your own unconscious, the whole humanity it will be as if you are passing through the whole passage that has passed, and deep from your unconscious many things will arise. They will look real. You may get afraid, scared, because they will be so real, and they are just your mental creations. You have to come to terms with your unconscious, and this meditation on darkness will absorb all your madness completely. Try it. Even in your home you can try it. Every night for 1 hour remain with darkness. Don't do anything, just stare into darkness. You will have a melting feeling, and you will feel that something is entering you and you are entering into something. Living with darkness for 3 months, for 1 hour a day, you will lose all feeling of individuality, of separation. And then you will not be an island, you will become the ocean. You will be one with darkness. And darkness is so oceanic. Nothing is so vast, nothing is so eternal. And nothing is so near. And of nothing are you so scared and afraid. It is just by the corner, always waiting. Step 2. Lie down and feel as if you are near your mother. The darkness is the mother of all. Think. There was nothing. What was there? You cannot think of anything other than darkness. If everything disappears, what will still be there? Darkness will be there. Darkness is the mother, the womb, so lie down and feel that you are lying in the womb of your mother, and it will become real, it will become warm, and sooner or later you will start feeling that the darkness, the womb, is enveloping you from everywhere. You are in it. Step 3. Moving, going to work, talking, eating, doing whatsoever, carry a patch of darkness within you. The darkness that has entered you, just carry it. As we were discussing about the method of carrying a flame, carry darkness. As I said to you, if you carry a flame and feel your light, your body will start radiating a certain strange light, and those who are sensitive will start feeling it. The same will happen with darkness. If you carry darkness within you, your whole body will become so relaxed and so calm, so cool that it will be felt. And as when you carry light within you, some people will become attracted to you. When you carry darkness within you, some people will simply escape from you. They will become afraid and scared. They will not be able to be so silent a being. It will become unbearable to them. Carrying darkness within for the whole day will help you very much, because then when you can contemplate and meditate on darkness in the night, the inner darkness that you have carried the whole day will help you to meet. The inner will come to meet the outer. And just by remembering that you are carrying darkness, you are filled with darkness. Every pore of the body, every cell of the body is filled with darkness. You will feel so relaxed. Try it. You will feel so relaxed. Everything in you will be slowed down. You will not be able to run. You will walk, and that walk will be slowed down also. You will walk slowly, just as a pregnant woman walks. You will walk slowly, very carefully. You are carrying something. And quite the opposite will happen when you are carrying a flame. Your walk will become faster, rather you would like to run. There will be more movement. You will become more active. Carrying darkness, you will become relaxed. Others will start feeling that you are lazy. In the days when I was at the university, I was doing this experiment for 2 years. I became so lazy that even to get out of bed in the morning was difficult. My professors became very much disturbed about it, and they thought something bad had gone wrong with me. Either I was ill or I had become absolutely indifferent. One professor who loved me very much, the head of my department, became so worried that on my examination days he would come to fetch me from the hostel in the morning just to lead me to the examination hall so that I would be there on time. Every day he would see that I had entered the hall, and only then would he feel okay and go home. Try it. It is one of the most beautiful experiences in life to carry darkness in your womb, to become dark. Walking, eating, sitting, doing whatsoever, remember that darkness is filled in you, you are filled with it, and then see how things change. You cannot get excited, you cannot be very active, you cannot be tense. Your sleep will become so deep that dreams will disappear, and the whole day you will move as intoxicated. Okay. This was all about darkness and also all about chapter 3. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you love and light. Namaste. Bye-bye.